artsier than me, cause you drive a hybrid and carpool with three. You ain't artsier than me, cause you a 16th Mexican. You ain't ethnic and you ain't artsier than me.
How do we try to situate ourselves in the larger universe? You know, how do we... Because Wittgenstein was somewhat religious in a mystical sort of way, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He thought that those private experiences that we have, we can't talk about because language just wasn't made to do it. Or if we do talk about it, we can't take seriously. He thought that those private experiences were of a spiritual sort, like his excitement over art and certain kinds of poetry, and especially music. But I'm struggling with, what does the philosopher become? I don't think he has a future in writing. I don't think he has a future in painting or anything like that. What I see happening is these ideas. He's saying that our language just wasn't made to do this. And so the reason we keep on going around in these circles and keep on repeating ourselves and never really get anywhere is because we're just trying to do this private thing explicitly. Perhaps what the philosopher becomes is somebody who's able to give insight on these subtleties of art, of writing, of music, these subtleties that whatever artist created this body of work, these subtleties reveal, in a way, those private experiences that we have. So it's through subtlety that we have a sort of system of representation, but it's not actually there.
Do you think that people can be more honest through art?
No.
No? Why is that?
No. Why?
It's artifice. I mean, it's just as much a deception and a veil as it is.
Is it too ambiguous? Is it anything more than? Yeah.
I mean, what's the alternative?
Well, if it's not art,
The alternative to what? Being honest?
But no. I mean, is it more? The question was it more? Is it more honest to?
In comparison to what?
To someone not using art, as in trying to just. I guess that question wasn't.
Where does art begin and where does it end?
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna use something that's not art, could the not art be seen as an artistic kind of thing, like language? Could that be art or craft?
I don't mean to blur the line between art and not art. I mean, when my wife goes to her job, that's not art as far as she's concerned, as far as most people are concerned.
Okay.
And when she takes photography, that is art as far as she's concerned, and as far as pretty much everybody else is concerned. So I don't mean to blur that line between the two. But
okay,
it's more honest between the two.
More honest with their interiors, who they are. I guess. I don't know. So a lot of artists try to do that.
Think is art closest to allowing you to get the inside out?
I think a lot of artists try to do that, and some artists just do art for not that at all. They just do art just to do art. So I guess I'm talking about those artists that want to express something from their interior, trying to be honest, but they can't. They feel like maybe they can't communicate it in a way that's not artistic. It just doesn't seem like it would do it justice. So they find a creative, artistic outlet to maybe convey a message to someone else, and hopefully that other person hears it, and then in that way they can be more honest and let those inner feelings or inner demons or whatever they've been working on out just to the world or whoever else is ready to listen or see it. That's what I was talking about.
Maybe.
Son of a... Alright.
I think that after that representation, that correlation, the Simon signified again, because you're looking at what is the projection of this very hidden significant and important essence or
So-
Yeah.
deep desire or passion.
Jeff, do you?
And
Okay.
at least,
Go ahead.
what? Sorry.
I was just going to ask if you think that there is some subjectivity somewhere inside that's unable to get out, or if that's just a way of speaking that's sort of irrelevant. It's not like we think we're representing the state of like how cognition works when we talk about as private subject, when really it's not like that at all. Or are you saying there is a private subject and language can't ever express what's going on in that private subject's experience?
The latter, definitely. Yeah, definitely the latter.
And that's because like I can't feel your pain, and so that's your private subjectivity.
That book that I hate so much, The Perpetual Wound, is all about my struggle with not being understood in exactly the way that I want to be understood.
Yeah,
and maybe I am understood in exactly the way I want to be understood. But the thing is, I'll never even know that, and that sucks. So that's The Perpetual Wound.
Yeah,
that's basically that book in a nutshell.
I see.
Sounds like a good book.
That's like a synopsis. I don't even have to read it now, huh?
No, don't read it. Cause
I'm ready to smoke a cigarette after that. I don't even smoke cigarettes.
There is, I think, a private experience. There is something that we're after when we are trying to use a public language about private things.
But it's futile.
Yeah, it is a futile endeavor to do that.
It's a Sisyphean feat.
Yeah.
We can never quite.
I wanted to ask you another kind of personal question relating to YouTube and your channels, because we just had the Peach on, who's a fairly popular YouTuber, and you probably are aware of her. And we talked about the issue of cyberstalking with her, and which can happen to males or females. And I think the more your popularity, the more subscribers, the more people you're reaching out to, well, the more people that's potentially could harass you or troll you and all these things. And I wanted to know your experience with it being not Peach. You're a white male, and do you get any of that harassment? What's the way to deal with it? I mean, at whatever kind of base of subscribers you have. I mean, what do you do?
Well, nobody asks to see my tits. And,
not yet.
Yeah, you're right. Not yet.
Just wait. You're gonna get a couple emails.
They're out there.
Your next comment on my videos will be lol what? I don't get creepy stalker stuff. When I do, it's usually, or it seems like it's in jest. People saying that I have nice pink skin. They want to see my milky white ass.
Oh no.
Yes. I mean, those are, people say that, and I assume that they're joking.
Yeah.
So I play along.
It's probably best. Probably best to assume that.
Yeah.
But no, the only kind of stalkers and creepy people that I get are really just trolls that don't like me.
Yeah. Those come around every now and then.
Well, listen, Jeff, we've gone for about 45 minutes. I think we got some good material here, and I know you're probably trying to get some sleep or take a nap, right?
Now I'm awake.
Oh, now you're awake, huh?
Now I'm awake.
Now he's ready to play.
I'm
Let's break open the beers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was great talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, we should have you back on when there's more just to reveal once we've actually read this second book.
Quick question about the second book. Is there an ebook online that can be?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's free. I can give you that link if you want.
Cool. Do you mind if we link some of that stuff in the sidebar?
Well, you have a website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a website, but it's easier just to go to Lulu and download it there.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll send you that link.
Cool. Then
Sounds
we'll
good,
link it
Jeff.
back up. Alrighty, sir.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep. Thanks for taking the time.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
Show me your tits.
Yes!
Oh, yes! Yes!
Everyone who ever wanted to ask to see has now seen.
It's done.
My milky tits. I'll see you guys.
Adios.